Hey guys, so tonight we're going to be playing some more of the Crew Motorfest. It is Wednesday night, which is not normally when I stream this game, but yeah, some stuff happened yesterday that I explained last night, but I'll explain again now. Um, Basically, this game had scheduled maintenance last night, so I tried streaming Motorfest last night, that was the plan. And then it wouldn't let me onto the game. It said that there was maintenance and the game was unplayable. So I looked it up, and apparently they did have scheduled maintenance last night, which lasted about like 4 hours, from like 4 a.m. until 8 or something. And my average start time for streams now is more like 6, so it's literally like the worst possible time for maintenance for me, because that's when I stream. So yeah, that wasn't great. But Rusty's here. Welcome to the stream. Anyways, yeah. So I wanted to play this last night, but we were having maintenance on Motorfest, so I decided to stream Elden Ring last night instead, and then do Motorfest tonight, because now I plan to normally stream Motorfest on Tuesday nights, and then Elden Ring is on Wednesday nights as well as Sunday, which I missed the last Sunday Elden Ring stream. So last night we did Elden Ring, tonight we're doing Motorfest. Not necessarily like substitutes, more like just swapped. Just think about the two nights just being swapped. And then tomorrow night we should do Diablo and get back to the normal schedule. Anyways, I'm just pulling up the stream on my phone here. For Motorfest, Race Anything, which is the name of the current week in game. We actually have a whole new month, a new main stage, which I forgot about. I forgot that was happening this week. So yeah, this would have started yesterday, but maintenance kind of delayed it, I guess. So new month, new main stage. We're on the first week, which is called Race Anything. As for last night on Elden Ring, Rusty, I know you were there. Basically, the stream crashed at the end, unfortunately. I think everyone that was watching was made aware, because I caught the stream crashing right away. It was one of those crashes where it happened on my end as well, on my PlayStation. It actually kicked me out of Elden Ring, because for some reason, even though I always play solo, it always considers Elden Ring an online game or whatever, so yeah, it kicked me out, and then I quickly said in chat the stream crashed, because we had a lot of people chatting. We didn't really get much done. We didn't get anything done actually in Elden Ring last night, except for some rune farming. I had to exploit 60k runes that I lost on the previous Elden Ring stream, which also crashed. I don't know why that always happens with Elden Ring. Anyways, we got the rune farming sorted out, and then I wanted to kind of get started on the next thing, but I was talking to Titan and Swift and Rusty in chat, and then the stream actually crashed. So yeah, I mean, that's what happened last night. Tonight we're doing Motorfest. Obviously tonight's stream is going to be more gameplay focused. I always like to get everything I can done each week in this game. There's lots of new stuff to do. So I'll read off what it says here about the new main stage, which, okay, it says reshape the rules. I don't know if it's the name. Rusty's saying Canadian Mike. That's great. Let me know when it's better, Rusty. I haven't even touched my controller. A bit snowy. You know what I'll do? I'll put my controller on the chair again like we tried last night. You guys said that made the Canadian mic stop. Okay, last night that seemed to work. simply putting my controller on the chair, just so it's not on my leg. I don't know how that should make a difference, but you let me know, Rusty. Maybe now the Canadian mic will stop, because I want to read what it says here, but I'm not going to bother doing that if the mic's still being dumb. Rusty says good. Okay. So, reshape the rules. I don't know if that's just like a tagline or if that's the name of the month or the main stage. And this obviously will be the exclusive vehicle if we get to level 3 for the Legend Pass. The Proto Concept Spear Racing, which looks pretty awesome. Looks pretty futuristic. Proto is a fake brand, of course. Created by, Ivory Tower or Ubisoft, the brand that makes this game. Not a real car in real life, but it's still cool. Futuristic Alpha GP car. F1 car, basically. It says Robbie Madison embodies everything Red Bull values. Thinking outside of the box, boldness, and mastery. This main stage will be just like him, so be prepared. It's probably the craziest month in Motorfest history. Get enough XP and win spectacular rewards, like this Alpha GP, Proto Concept Spear Racing. Okay, they say it's the craziest month in Motorfest history. This game's been out for almost 2 years, so if this is the craziest month, then that's pretty insane. Because this game has probably had, what, 20 months by now? This game came out in, I think, September 2023. We're in June now, 2025. So, like, maybe this is the 21st month of this game? I don't know. Because in 3 months, basically, it'll be the 2-year anniversary. Alright, well, supposedly this main stage is going to be crazier than the last 20, so we'll see if that's true or not. We're going to hop into the first week. Race anything. Rusty says, let's see some racing. Indeed. It says race anything, so I feel like the theme is going to be really mixed, but it could just be kind of focused on pro racing stuff like Alpha GP. I don't know. We'll enter a ride in the custom show first, which I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of money customizing this time. Because I think last time I did like 50k worth of body customization. I got like no votes anyways. It's kind of random. Whoa. The bundle for this week. Okay, not only is that quite cheap, but there's also 4 cars there. Summit contest bundles always have 2 or 3 different vehicles. This one has 4. Maybe this is indeed the craziest month. This is the first time they've ever had 4 vehicles in one bundle. So I already own 2 of these. The Creator's Concept Sprewmeister SM71 and the Proto Buggy. Both of these cars are fake as well. Creators and Proto are both fake brands. This, however, is real. Chevrolet Corvette C8R. Are they really not? Like, is this car actually quite cheap in this game? It's saying that the price of the Corvette and this Chevrolet 3100 from 1951. Rusty's saying that again. I don't know, man. It's always doing this now. I don't know how to deal with the Canadian mic anymore. It doesn't seem to be a good way to get it to stop. You let me know. Alright, we're good. So this Chevrolet 3100 looks like it's one of the slowest vehicles in the game because this is Street Tier 1 and it's 24 out of 600 is the perf level. Whereas this Corvette C8R, by the same brand, but 70 years newer, this car is 634 out of 880 for the racing perf level. Just seems like a loose connection. When it gets loose, it starts to snow. Yeah, I don't know what's up with it. There must be. My guess is that there's something wrong with the cord. So the cord for my headset, it's probably, I don't know. I've had this headset for almost 6 years. I guess it's a little old now, and there's something wrong with it. I don't know. It's really annoying though. Anyways, I feel like this game would actually charge more for the Corvette. So maybe I'll buy the bundle tonight. Because I'm down with a C8R. I mean, this is a cool racing car to have. This is the pro racing version of the C8 Corvette in real life. And then this car is going to be an absolute slouch, but I mean, I'll upgrade it. We'll max it out. Street Tier 1, it's going to be interesting. Maybe it's cheaper because you already have two of them. Yeah, that's the overall price of the bundle. So this F1 car probably costs quite a bit. I think I got this as a reward, like the Crew 2. Maybe I got it in this game. No, I think I got this for free actually in the Crew 2, but for some challenge or event or something. This was like the starter off-road car in the Crew 2, or one of them. Because this is Rally Raid. So this car would be quite cheap, or just, well, I guess for people that didn't own the Crew 2 and just owned this game, they probably would have to buy this in this game. This was probably expensive. Either way, both of those two vehicles, their price would be subtracted from the total. That's how the bundle works. So the weekly bundle for the Summit contest, it's 20% off, no matter how many of the vehicles you own. It takes the combined price of all of them, 20% off. So it's saying that just the Corvette and this truck are 558,600. 20% off is just under 450, which that's not bad for a racing car. So I want to look. I feel like the truck is like super cheap, but still, it's like 500K for the Corvette. That seems pretty good. I feel like a normal C8 in this game would cost like more than that. A C8R in real life probably costs like a lot. Oh wow. This 3100 actually costs 140K for that. So this Corvette C8R is only 418,600. And the other two vehicles, I can't see the price because I already own them. Okay, well I think I'm gonna buy the bundle. I think I'll just buy it now because I want this Corvette, so we're getting a free old truck as well. And yeah, 4 vehicle bundle is going to be interesting. I guess a lot of the events in tonight's summit are going to be kind of exclusive or whatever, but I'll be able to do all of them. Okay, yeah, we're just going to buy it. I'll still have almost like 2 million left over. Okay, basically 400K and change for a Corvette C8R and an old Chevrolet truck. It's going to be interesting. Okay, I have like legend points and stuff as well from the previous main stage, which just ended. Which I don't think we've actually done this in 2 months because it says I have 19 points. Before I started up the stream tonight, it said that I had 9 from the last month. So I guess I got 10 the month before that. So we have 19 points to spend, which we can do quickly. I only need 12 more points for ventilated, which increases nitro refill during jumps. Spend 12 on that. 7 left. What are we leveling next? Resourceful. Oh, that's probably good actually. Nitro refills while braking. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, the percentage is very small. It's 0.25% per point, but you know, it all adds up. Like most of the stuff I have maxed out by now, so it all adds up. Okay, so here's the main stage page. 26 days left. Obviously, we're on the first week. Race anything. Next week is ride anywhere. Then risk everything. And then Fury and Legacy. Is that supposed to be an and? I don't know. Seems interesting. There's that new Proto Concept Spear Racing, if we get level 3. That Underglow is level 10. I think I did hit level 10 on one of the recent Legend Passes. I don't remember which one. Psychedelic Underglow. Neat. Here's our compete timeline, which I'll definitely fill out. And our challenges, which of course includes registering in the custom show, which I'm going to do. Bug Reporter is live. I think I saw this on Instagram or something. I don't know why this took them so long for them to make. But apparently only now they have like an official system for reporting bugs in game or whatever. I'm guessing you record your gameplay or whatever and then you submit it probably on like the Crew Motorfest website. I don't know. I'm not going to click on that. I'm not interested in reporting any bugs. There's been a few bugs in this game over the last few years, but I don't think anything lately. I think for the most part lately we've been pretty good with keeping the game stable. Alright, so we're going to enter something in the custom show and then we'll do the summit contest and that's all. We'll be racing in a few minutes. Well, this platinum reward for the custom show is cool. Those are tires. Forgotten Island tire. It's a neat platinum. What's the custom show theme this week? Oh wow, look at these categories. American Alpha GP, Racing, Rally Raid, or Street Tier 1. It's kind of specific, so obviously a lot is available, because these are all American cars, but Alpha GP, Racing, Rally Raid, and Street Tier 1. So slower street cars. Full-on off-road cars. And then racing cars as well as F1 cars for Alpha GP. What a weird assortment of categories. Okay, it looks like I have a ton of options. Most of these cars aren't customized, so I'll put one in that I guess I have customization on. But this is one of the most, like, you know, this is the most options I've had in a long time for the custom show. I have like 20 cars here that work. Bikes too, because this is Street Tier 1. Doesn't even have to be a car. Yeah, most of the Street Tier ones I haven't even like upgraded or customized, but there's a few of them that I have. We'll have to upgrade this truck later. Same with the new Corvette C8R. This car looks really good actually. There's probably not much customization I can do on that. I'm guessing the truck you can do a lot with. But yeah, we'll definitely want to upgrade both of those probably if we're using them tonight. So what do I want to put in the custom show? What's going to get votes for looking cool? Oh yeah, I haven't seen this yet either. This is the free car that we got for last month. For level 3 in the Legend Pass. This was the exclusive vehicle last main stage. The Hummer HX Concept Enforcer Unit. So this is a 2008 concept vehicle by Hummer. Which, Hummer isn't really its own brand, right? Hummer is all by GMC, I think. Yeah, they have this Hummer by Hummer as the brand as well. What about the electric one? Okay, maybe Hummer did used to be its own brand and now it's not. Because the new electric Hummers are by GMC, and they have it written as that in game as well. Anyways, this is cool. We'll have to try this out if we can do off-roading tonight. I have my Jeep Gladiator, which I recently customized, but it didn't get any votes last time I put it in a custom show. I could put in this GTO, the Judge. This is the only car I've ever got platinum for a custom show. Pretty sure it was like the second week of this game. It was exactly this. It was just a black Pontiac GTO, the Judge, Rally Raid Edition, with those Spear Hog tires. I got like 17 likes on this car, and that was enough for plat. But that was a one-hit wonder, you know? I think I've got gold maybe before, but yeah, it's usually bronze or silver. Same with the Summit contest. Well, I don't know. What looks cool? What should I would do my new Corvette, but it's got no customization. It looks stock, so let's go with like a muscle car maybe. People seem to like these in custom shows. Could go with my Chevelle SS. This was actually, you got this car for free if you got the gold edition of this game, I think. This was one of those cars. I've done some customization. There's probably some things I would want to touch up, but you know, I don't want to spend all night doing this. We got to get racing, so we're just gonna enter it as it is. I think it looks pretty cool. It looks like a, you know, a modded 1970 muscle car. You can't go wrong. Let's register that. Main stage complete. Well, that's one challenge there. Give that a vote. Alright. So you can always vote for yourself, but it's never enough, you know, to get out of bronze. If I want to get silver or gold or maybe even platinum, we gotta get votes from other people too. So hopefully that'll happen. One of the main benefits of me streaming this now on Tuesday nights normally instead of Mondays was supposed to be that I'd always be putting stuff in the custom show nice and early. So it would get votes over the whole week instead of the last night. But it hasn't really worked out, I think, since I've been streaming this on Tuesdays. Tonight's Wednesday. It shouldn't make too much of a difference. Anyways, it's time for us to do some racing. We're going to hit this Summit contest. It's going to give me my rewards from last week, which was Crater Chaos. It's a very off-road theme week, I think. Oh, I actually almost got silver, because top 40k is silver. I was in the top 44k basically. So maybe I should have tried a little harder last week. I could have got silver actually if we got more points. I could have got a bunch of money. 200k XP though, it's not terrible. Bunch of XP. Alright. So the platinum reward for this week in the Summit contest are the flashing Yamaha tires. Okay, do those actually flash? Because to me it just kind of looks like normal Yamaha tire lettering. And then the for gold you can get the Shelby GT500 Americar Edition, Rally Edition. That looks like an exclusive car. Was that a platinum car in the past? Normally for gold they give out sort of a normal car. So each week now has a somewhat normal vehicle you get for gold. That's a good one to get for gold. That's a hypercar. Gordon Murray Automotive T50. And then the last week of the month always has the platinum car, which in this case looks like a crazy Mazda RX-7. Alright, well here we go. We got the full board. So yeah, I guess there's 2 loaned races, and then these 4 races I have to use all of the vehicles from the bundle. So if somebody doesn't own any of these bundle vehicles, they can only do the 2 loaned races, which I'm guessing one is the C8R and one is the Concept Brewmeister, probably. And we can try doing the feats tonight as well, because I'm gonna do all the races. We'll try to actually stack up some points tonight. Maybe get silver. I don't know. It's already almost 7, but I'm just gonna stream late. It's like, whatever. Okay, I think we're good to start. I haven't heard anything about Canadian mics, so hopefully we're good. I think leaning forward like that puts less stress on the cord, I guess. I don't know. Rusty said, I wonder if this game has a Plymouth Duster. Not sure about that car specifically. I think there are Plymouths in this game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are Plymouth cars in this game. Because I definitely have a Roadrunner. Which means there's probably a Barracuda as well. It'd be weird to have a Roadrunner and not a Barracuda. Plymouth Duster, I'm not sure. Maybe we can go look for it later. Anyways, let's get started. We'll start with this first loaned race, which says Mini versus KTM. So I feel like it's not going to be the Corvette or the F1 car then. Rusty says I own a 79 Duster. Well, that's cool. I'll have to look that up to see what it looks like, because I'm not sure exactly. But I bet that's a cool car. 79 Duster. Alright, well this says Mini versus KTM, so I don't know. There's no Minis or KTMs in the bundle this week. Okay, this is totally just off base. I mean, the name of this week is Race Anything, is that what it was? Race Anything, so it's just a bunch of different stuff. This is a Mini John Cooper Works GP, which this is actually like the fastest Mini. They have it in Street Tier 1, but this would probably smoke most of the Street Tier 1 cars in this game, actually. Like, this car is no slouch. 300 horsepower on a Mini is quite good, you know? This car isn't terrible. Alright, let's do it. It also looks cool too. I mean, I like the customization on these John Cooper Works Minis, JCW. With like the red details there. It looks cool. It just looks like a decked out Mini. It's like a Mini Cooper, but like just way cooler. Oh, what the hell? This is like a drag race. Oh, I'm screwing this up. Okay, I only got one thing of nitro there. So this isn't a drag, because there is turning. But I'm gonna have to get used to this again. I haven't done a race like this in a long time. I only have one nitro. I might want to redo this race and get all 3. I didn't realize that's what we were doing. Okay, let's use the one nitro now. I only have the one. Usually races like this are short, but I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. It starts like a drag race. You just take off, but then you start turning, and a little bit rusty too. I gotta get used to this. Anyways, yeah, I'm already out of nitrous, so this bike might catch up to me. Looks like he is catching up. I don't have any boost left. Okay, we picked up speed. The bike is gone, but no boost. I don't know. Finish line is coming up, so it is a quick race. It's like 1 minute. It's like a sprint. It's like a really short sprint. Yeah, really weird. It's literally just like a long drag strip that has, you know, turns, because it's drag racing is straight line. This is like a full curving road. I got almost 80k points, so I guess I didn't do that bad. Even though I missed 2 of the nitros. We'll see how we're doing for time tonight. Once I get done with everything else, I might go back to that one, but it might also be enough. Just off of that, I'm already in silver, and we're already 24 hours into this week, right? But you know that silver will change to bronze within a day or two, so yeah, and I won't be checking this for 6 days. 'Cause next Tuesday night is when I should be streaming this again. So we want to make sure I've got lots of points. By the end of tonight, it should say that I'm in platinum. And then maybe we'll have silver by the end of the week. Okay, against the odds. So this is in the Chevrolet 3100, which is that pickup truck that I got in the bundle. The 1951 Chevrolet truck that is only 24 perf level. It is one of the slowest cars I think I own. Hopefully I can... I want to customize this thing, but I'm not going to do that right now because I'm guessing there's a lot we can do with the customization, so we'll keep it stock for now, but I'm just going to max this thing out. Yeah, just go like full 600. So they do this now. If you have parts that are 750, it'll automatically put them to 600 for Street Tier 1, which is that's the max for Street Tier 1. But all of a sudden this thing has 760 horsepower now with 180 miles per hour top speed. 5 seconds 0 to 60 is quite bad for a maxed out car, but it's Street Tier 1, so you know. This is the best we're gonna get. This is a maxed out 1950 truck. I'll try my best here. This might be the same type of race as the last one, I don't know. It was a weird race for a Cooper as well. Okay, this looks more like a real race. Yeah. This is legit. Yep, this truck is so old that the bed has wood in it. It's just like the old Chevy truck in Need for Speed Heat. The one that everyone did like slammed builds on. I might do the same thing in this game, to be honest. I don't think you can actually slam your vehicles in this game. Like, I wouldn't be able to lower this thing. Oh my god. That jump was insane. The handling is not very good on this, unfortunately. To be expected, though. Okay. It's decent at the drifting. That wasn't too bad at all. This old truck is beating all these other cars that we're going against. Yeah, the braking is quite bad. I'm going to need to always start with handbrake if we're going into a drift. But it's super, like, slow reaction. Car responds extremely slowly. Gotta be careful not to, like, crash as well. Just try to stay on the road. Anyways, yeah, I won't be able to slam this thing because that's not like something you can do in this game, unfortunately. Which most of the time I never really messed with the suspension of my cars in Need for Speed Heat, but there were a few cars that, you know, were just kind of fun to slam. You know, you just put them as low to the ground as possible. Obviously doing that on trucks is really weird, but it's kind of a part of car culture. A lot of people do that in real life. They take old trucks and they lower them like a Lamborghini. And there are other cars in Need for Speed Heat that I probably raised as well. Unless everything started at max height, I don't remember. I haven't played Need for Speed Heat in like a year or two now. It's been a while. I used to stream that game all the time. Anyways, even though I can't slam this truck, I might still do like the blackout or whatever on it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what kind of customization they have. If they have like modern, like retro mod stuff, I might do something crazy with it. But otherwise, I might just kind of make it look a little more dapper than it currently is. Just kind of keep the old school look. Okay, that race felt way longer than the last one, but that was also kind of a short race. It's under 3 minutes. Okay, 54,000. I mean, you can't go wrong. It's probably literally in the top 10, like, slowest cars in this game. Rusty says easy peasy. Yeah, if you give something 700 horsepower, you can make it work, no matter what. Doesn't matter how slow it was to start with. Okay, this next one is called Ultimate Race. It's just called Ultimate Race. And we're going to be using that Corvette C8R, which this car I'm actually excited to use. I don't know if I've ever driven this before in this game. Obviously, this is the other car I just bought with the bundle. I already owned the other two, but the C8R and that truck were both brand new for me, so... Yeah, again, I'm not going to customize the C8R right now. There's probably not much I can do with it anyways. This has like an exclusive racing livery. But I am going to upgrade it. We're going to get this maxed out for racing, which is level 880. So we're going to go all the way up, assuming I have enough parts for it. I think so. Okay, maxed out Corvette C8R, 920 horsepower. This weighs as much as the Mini did, 249 miles per hour top speed, 2.5 seconds, 0 to 60. Yeah, this thing's gonna be a beast, and I know it's gonna handle way better than that truck I was just in. Okay, let's do it. I'm excited to drive this thing. We'll see how it does. Oh, it's one of these races again? I wish this was an actual race. There we go. Alright, I got all 3 nitros. Murder these other cars. I'll murder them. For some reason there's an off-road buggy in this race. And a Lamborghini Urus. Who's this guy? He got a fast launch. Is he in the same car as me? Can't tell. Gotta get closer. Oh, this Corvette drives very nicely. Oh, that's a Lambo. That's the Countach, right? The new Countach. No, it's a Sion Roadster. Alright, let's hit the nitro here. So a stock Lamborghini Sion versus a stock Corvette C8 Stingray. I mean, the Lambo would smoke it, but, you know, my fully upgraded C8R, I think we're definitely way faster than that Sion now. Oh, also, this is supposed to be a way longer race than the last one because the nitro that I did was only one little pip. I still have like 8 of them left. So it was 3 per thing that I got at the start, which I got all 3 of them, so that's 9 nitros. I've only used 1. I guess I'll have to start using the nitro a lot more. We'll blast it again in here. In the tunnel. Oh, this is the same tunnel. This is only 3 laps, it's going to be a short race. I have more nitro than I can use. They're giving me so much. I'll use it again here. You could probably double hit it on this straightaway right here. So if this is like 3 laps, we're already going to be done this circuit. I'll use nitro here too, why not? Nitro drifting. I don't know if that really makes you any faster. In my case, since I dinged the wall, it might have actually slowed me down a bit. Alright, more nitro. Back in this tunnel. I'm hoping we have like 5 laps or something, because I have so much nitros that I'm supposed to be using. With all these turns, it makes it tough. Okay, we're still going. We're doing the 4th lap. Yeah, I did it. I hit the nitro again. Oof. Yeah, probably shouldn't have double dipped on the nitro there. Alright, we'll save it for the tunnel now. This could be 4 laps, but I'm thinking there's going to be a 5th one. They don't usually do even numbers. It's quite rare in this game, I think. This is the best nitro spot. Okay, if it says the finish line is coming up after this, I'll use it right here. Otherwise, I'm going to save it for the tunnel. Yeah, we're still going. We got one more lap, I think. Maybe even more. Maybe I've actually blown through the nitrous too quickly. I don't know. I'm about to overlap one of the bots. It's that proto buggy. I don't know why that guy brought a off-road car to a pro race like this, truck race. Alright, let's hit it. Last nitro. We're gonna overlap right here. Yeah, there's the finish line. Successfully overlapped the buggy. Just heard him crash too, hit the wall. Yes. Alright, yeah, slightly longer race. It's just under 4 minutes though, 5 laps. Each lap was quite quick. There we go. 85k. Not bad. Alright, we're kind of grinding through the summit contest so far tonight. 3 down, 6 to go, but obviously the bottom 3 are feats and will probably be even quicker than these events, which this was a normal length event, but these 2 were quite short, especially that first one. It was very short. Anyways, this next one is called Don't Bully the Rally, which I have a loaned rally vehicle. Considering the last loaned car was a JCW Cooper, I have no idea what this one's gonna be. Ford Puma Hybrid Rally 1. Okay, I think this was a platinum car, like a few months ago, maybe 2 or 3. It was still a part of this Red Bull, season or whatever. I think right now, the new main stage that just started, I think it's at least our 4th month in a row that is going to be Red Bull themed. Or just kind of like sponsored by Red Bull Racing or whatever. Okay, this should be interesting. I think I maybe used this car once, I don't know. I think I got to use this once for another 12 days. Which would have been the case if it was a platinum reward. Anyways, we'll test it out. Ford Puma Hybrid Rally 1. Okay, I'm racing against the C8 that I was just in. Oh, there's this Brewmeister, the F1 car. Don't tell me the F1 car is going to get beat by a Ford Puma. This Puma is actually pretty quick. This is a very fast street car. I gotta get used to the normal holding nitro again. I definitely prefer racing games that have the holding nitro. Even though Need for Speed Heat was my favorite racing game for like so long. I do prefer the holding for nitro that you have in this game, and I think Forza has that as well. Yeah, in Need for Speed it was tap for nitro, and you had a certain amount of tanks, a certain amount of nitro tanks that you'd have for the race. Whereas in this game it just slowly recharges and you hold it down. You can use it as little or as much as you want. This race is pretty crazy. I mean, this is, we're on city streets here, but we're just hitting ramps, flying all over the place. I feel like I'm playing Asphalt. is Asphalt Legends Unite, which I actually did stream a few months ago. I think I was streaming that for a little bit. It used to just be called Asphalt 9 Legends, and then they decided to call it Unite or whatever, and then they brought it to console and everything else. So, you know, it's cool, but it's a very like arcade style. Asphalt is, you know, you're basically like street racing, but there's all sorts of craziness, crazy jumps and stuff like this, and you're using nitro like all the time. It gets a bit crazy. Obviously, Motorfest is a lot more realistic. I think, even back when I was playing the Crew 2, people always talked about how the Crew games are kind of a 50-50 mix between simulation and arcade racing. So there's a big difference between the two. And I think a 50-50 split is what I like, because I like realism. Obviously, I enjoy cars in real life. I'm a bit of a enthusiast, so I like the realism, but I also like the fun factor. Something like, you know, Gran Turismo maybe doesn't look as interesting for me, because it's just really realistic, and I like the fun stuff as well. I think I've said it before, but at this point, the Crew Motorfest is my favorite racing game. I think this game is miles ahead of even Need for Speed Heat, which I played for years. I don't think anything beats Motorfest in my books. Also, this race seems to be much longer than the last few that we did. Oh, here's the finish line. I was gonna say, we've been racing all over the place. It's just tearing up streets everywhere. It was the same length as the last one, actually. It felt longer. 62,000, not bad. Yeah, that Ford Puma drives quite nicely. Pretty good car. Not bad at all. Okay, we only have 2 full events left. First one is Raid versus Cross, which we're going to be using the Proto Buggy. Now, the Proto Buggy, I'm not even sure if I've ever even used it yet in this game. I may have not used it since the Crew 2. And I'm pretty sure it was the starter, like, Rally Raid car in that game, or like one of them. I think the game maybe gave you a few Rally Raid cars for free, and this was one of them. Maybe the first. The Proto Buggy. Also, this is Raid versus Cross, which means I'm going to be racing against Rally Cross cars, which they now just call Rally in Motorfest. Or we're just going to be on a Rally Cross track in a Rally Raid car, which is fine. It's not going to do well on-road, but with off-road, it's, you know, that's what it's meant for. Again, not gonna spend time customizing tonight, but we'll upgrade this thing to max. 590 is max for Rally Raid. Alright, a bunch of rare and epic parts here, should be good. 566 horsepower. It won't tell me the weight for some reason. I guess because this thing doesn't exist in real life. Couldn't they have made up a weight for it? Something realistic, based on like what buggies weigh in real life, which I don't know. I mean, I imagine this is quite light, probably like 1,000 pounds. With 566 horsepower, that's going to be crazy. But the stats aren't actually great on this, so this thing probably weighs more like 2,000 pounds. Even then, 566 horsepower on a 2,000 pound car, you'd expect it to do way better than 149 top speed in a 4-second 0 to 60. So I don't know. I guess just because it's an off-road car, it's got the full Rally Raid treads. This thing isn't meant to be that fast. Alright, let's do it. Proto buggy. And then after this, we'll use the Sprewmeister, of course. This is another one of these launch races. Oh, I missed that one. Okay, I got 2 this time. Oh my god, bro. Look how slow this thing launches compared to these other cars. So yeah, these like launch races, I feel like they brought them into the game recently. I don't know the last time I did one. Oh crap, hang on, let's retry. I've already fumbled this. I can definitely get all 3 nitro at the beginning. It's not that tough, you just have to be really quick reaction time. You have like half a second, you can press R2 and miss it if you don't do it right. There we go, we got 2 of them again. Okay, we can survive with 2, as long as I don't crash this time. We'll make it work. Come on, buddy. I don't know where to use nitro. I don't know how long this race is going to be. I feel like it's going to be a shorter one. Because the nitro are not split up into smaller ones. I just have 2 tanks, that's it. Alright. Looks like our second spot to use nitro is right here. Yeah, there's the finish line. Alright. Yeah, 2 should be good enough. I'm destroying the bots, so it's good. Oh my god, why did I do that, bro? Just lost like 20 miles per hour, which I did not need to do. We're fine. Yeah, that was less than a minute. It's very short. That was more like a drag race, to be honest. Had like 2 turns the entire race. I destroyed that though. How did people do so bad on that? Because that was quite easy. I got almost 100k points on that, which means I got a lot of points. Means I did quite well. Out of everything we've done so far tonight, that was the easiest one, and I got the most points on it by far. 98,000 points. Huh. Interesting. Also, it's crazy the difference between, you know, playing this on Tuesday night versus Wednesday night. So for the last month or so, I've been streaming this each Tuesday night normally. And usually it takes like 1 or 2 events and then I'm in Platinum. I've now done 5 events and we're not even in Gold. I might get to Gold by the end of tonight because we still have 1 more event and then 3 feats. But I know I'm not going to stay there. I just hope that we can stay in at least Silver by the end of the week. Because it sucks to get Bronze all the time. And what's the Silver reward this week? Is it something good? Is it worth it? Okay, it's some parts for racing, which I don't really need, but I mean, that's okay. It's better than the bronze reward. Spare parts is completely useless. I never use those. Alright, Motorsports Confrontation. We're going to be using the creators Concept Sprewmeister SM71, which is an Alpha GP car that, like I said, pretty sure I got in the crew too. And it's a special one. It's a very futuristic and interesting F1 car. Domac says I have 306 vehicles in Motorfest. Well, that's pretty good. I think I have like almost 200 by now. In total, I don't even know how many vehicles there are in this game now. 700, 800? There's a lot. A lot of vehicles. Anyways, here's the Sprewmeister. Rusty says I've never played it, to be honest. Well, if you ever feel like playing a racing game, Rusty, this is the one I'd recommend. Motorfest has something for everyone. As long as you're into at least racing in some way, or vehicles in some way, you'll enjoy this game. Okay, looks like I already had this thing upgraded, but it was not maxed. Now it is. Oh my god. I don't have a CU card that's 990. Look how many 990s I have in every other part. But ECU, we're stuck with a 984. So it's going to keep the overall perf level of this thing at 989. One push. Which I'm not going to fuss about it, but still, like, look how many, like, I have 4 epic 990 gearboxes, but I don't even have one uncommon 990 ECU. That sucks. Anyways, 1047 horsepower. Yeah, I wonder if they do the weight for any of the big cars. 242 top speed, 2.6 acceleration. So this is actually slower than my Corvette, the C8R, but it's gonna handle way better. F1 cars are just like the king of the hill when it comes to handling. All the downforce and stuff, these cars just, you know, the road is just their, you know, for anyone else, it's just like walking down the sidewalk. I don't know how to explain it. It's really easy to drive these things for the most part. The only difficulty comes with how fast you're going, because these cars are also really fast. Rusty said, I've never played it. Has great graphics. I just don't like racing games. Yeah, racing games aren't for everyone. And yes, this game does have incredible graphics. I'd say out of all the video games I've ever played, Motorfest has the best graphics. I don't think I've played a video game that has better graphics than this. Domac said, you play NBA games? No, I don't. I don't think I've actually ever played an NBA game. For me, if there's one type of games that I'm not really into, it's sports games. I'm not really into sports in real life, and sports games don't do it for me either. But racing is another story. And the graphics do look almost like real life in this game. Almost real. Alright, let's get it. Oh my god, this Lamborghini Urus is in my way. That's the SUV there. Lamborghini's SUV. Oh my god, this thing is fast. This actually feels faster than the C8R, probably because it's lighter. Even though it had a slower 0 to 60 and top speed. Maybe just the mid-range of this car is way faster. Because of the weight, I don't know. It does feel faster than the C8R. F1 cars usually do feel faster than racing cars. Normal racing cars. Because this is an extreme racing car. This is top of the line. Not to mention that this is a fake car by creators or whatever, so, I mean, it looks more like a starship from Star Wars than it does like an F1 car. It looks like it's an F1 car that's inspired by Star Wars spaceship. Oh my god, the fence is in my way. I always enjoy these, you know, doing street racing on an F1 car. It's kind of absurd. You know, in real life you can't do this. Like, F1 cars are not street legal. You get pulled over immediately. But, you know, in Motorfest, it's just it's a sandbox, really. So yeah, usually the F1 cars are used for the full-on track racing. But it is fun whenever they give us a street race. And this isn't like, you know, tight city streets, but this is kind of like open highway, and there's a lot of sharp turns here. You can see how easily F1 car just takes all the turns. I mean, it's seamless. It's exceptional. No, I gotta pay more attention. It's a little bit harder to see because it's dark out, but they've got enough street lights. It's well lit enough. It's just harder to see when trees are coming up and stuff. Obstacles. Oh no. I started going off-road. We missed the checkpoint. Oh my god. Bro. Oh my god. Okay, I had to dead stop there. That could have been worse, to be honest. These cars can get back on their feet pretty quick as well. I was maybe a little skeptical at first tonight about the, this summit contest, but I am actually really enjoying this week's summit. I think it's a good one. The sheer variety of cars is pretty fun. I know they always try to stick to themes and stuff each week, but they should do variety stuff more often, because I think it is more fun. Kind of doing a mix of everything. Oh no, I clipped that corner, that was bad. I think I was going too fast for this anyways, but I lost way too much speed there. Gotta make it all back. It was a nice straightaway. Yeah, just gun it here. Just gun it. There we go, 250. Going through Bugatti speed now. Oh my god, bro. See how good the handling is on this car? When can you ever go 250 miles per hour and then slow down enough to not even touch the wall on a turn like that without dead stopping either? I was still going like 100 there when I hit the brakes. Here's the finish line. Yeah, I hope I got a good score on that one. That was a fun race. I like that. I feel like I was just absolutely hauling it the whole time. What? Huh? Bro, I'm so confused. Why was my score so much lower on that compared to everything else? 21? The second lowest score would be 54, which is over twice better. So how come the race in the buggy, which I feel like I wasn't really doing anything special, I got 100k points, and then the race where I'm just kind of, it wasn't flawless because I crashed a few times, but it was all, small mistakes. I was basically driving that F1 car like it was a spaceship, and I only got 20k. Whatever. Whatever. We'll move on to the feats next, just to secure silver, hopefully, by the end of the week. We have slalom, which must be done in a racing car. Buoy smashing, no restriction, but you can only do buoy smashing in a boat anyways. And then speed trap, which needs to be in a street tier 1. I actually like it when they make you use a specific category for speed traps, because it makes it more balanced. Because yeah, obviously with speed traps, I mean the speed that you can hit in like a drag car is like over twice as fast as you can go in a street tier 1. But if everyone has to use a street tier 1, it's going to be a lot more balanced, so it'll actually be more interesting. I'll have to choose whichever street tier 1 vehicle I think is going to get the fastest, top speed within, 10 seconds or whatever. We'll figure that out. Rusty said, now we are white. I think there's a lot of white people that play